I'll come in, I'll plug in everyone's peripherals, I go back, I'll commentate.
Okay, you can plug in my gear.
Okay, nice. The classic mouse pad. I saw at the major you threw away all your stuff, right?
Yes.
So when you got new gear, did you get the same gear or did you change it up a bit?
It's the same.
Same?
I mean, I couldn't find the same one because it's limited.
Yeah.
Well, last tournament I used this one, but before I used the Dandy one.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, the Dandy one, yeah, I think I remember. I saw some people posting about that online. Isn't it crazy? Like people, for you, do you care what the mouse pad's like? Or is it just one of these situations where it just has to be a mouse pad?
I just want it to be the same type of mouse pad, you know.
Okay.
I don't care how it looks, but it just need to be more comfortable.
Do you normally take this stuff off, these?
Yes, normally, because I charge it. But it's new, so...
Is it brand new?
Yeah.
I always thought about when I was playing was like how often to change mouse pad. Do you change often?
I mean, not really. It always depends how it feels.
Okay.
For example, my teammate Beat, if you put something on mousepad, no matter what, he will be angry, you know?
Oh yeah?
He will overthink that something will happen to mousepad. Like, I know that I use this side of mousepad most of the time. So this side I can always use for phone or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually I change like one per 2 or 3 months.
So you're completely wireless right now?
Yes.
Okay. That's interesting, right? Back in the day, it was scary to use wireless stuff.
Yeah, I became, I think, the first one who started to use, when they created the super light mouse, they gave me to use. They did some commercial with me and nobody had it. And I think I had a bit of advantage.
Okay, you were first in. All right, one of the first things we want to check here, right? All your gear's in, but how do you do, like, where do you pull the monitor? How high is the desk?
Okay, so first of all, I do desk like this.
Do you have a set height or is it just feeling?
It's just feeling.
Just feeling?
Yes. Then I always take off my shoes.
Shoes off?
When I sit like this.
Oh, wow.
I play like this all the time.
Okay.
But it's a bit uncomfortable with this, but it's okay. So after I do monitor like that, I'll do it like that because...
Everybody turns the monitor base. I think it's like just a liege who does it. Everybody else is turning the monitor base.
So yeah, basically, I sit like this.
Okay. Well, we can actually measure how high you've got the desk for the viewers at home. 76.5. People at home, no joke. We even have, what do you call this in Ukrainian, mate? Does this have a name? We call this a protractor.
Yeah, we call it linейка.
So people want to know like the angles and stuff. This is no joke. Like people are genuinely curious about this. Actually, what am I doing? I'd want to do it this way. How? Actually.
When I use it in school.
Yeah, I don't even know how we'd work this out. Shane, how would we use a protractor to work out the angle here, mate? Over the keyboard. All right, well, this is showing that we have no idea what we're doing here with angles. So from the 90 degree of the table, it is on like, is it like 120? It's like 120 this way.
Like, yeah.
I don't know what that means, but someone smart will work that out.
But I think it's gonna be like this.
Okay.
Not sure, so can you give me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to write information. Like that, right?
Yeah, I think we had 90 degrees with the desk.
It's like 9:45.
45?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That's better than mine. And when you're playing, you're quite far away, right? Like that you got bit. I spoke to you about this before.
I mean, I play like that, but when I focus, I can do like this. You know, just a bit closer.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm far away, and I always tell Beat that he needs to sit a bit far away as well.
Worry about his eyes.
Yeah, I mean, it's still okay because he's young, but in age it can be bad, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
First of all, I use my monitor setup.
Yep.
I always do picture mode standard, brightness 80, I do contrast 60, I have sharpness 7, gamma 2, color temperature normal. Oh, and at the beginning, just recommend for anyone to reset all.
Yeah, okay, so black equalizer 10.
10, color vibrance 12, and that's it.
Okay. What do you do with the Nvidia settings? Do you do anything with that?
Yeah. First of all, I need to put 240 Hz on the desk because...
Yeah, that's where you're going to change the res, yeah.
Then, like, when I start playing CS, I had a digital vibrance 100.
Yeah.
And it was hard in my eyes.
Okay.
And I was clicking like this by my eyes, you know. So right now I'm playing on 50
Okay.
already. Like I had 100, then it was 80, then it's 60, now it's 50.
Okay.
And I feel really comfortable. So I usually don't change anything. And there's one interesting program. I don't actually really know is it bad or
oh yeah,
you know, but
okay.
I turn it off.
Yeah, okay. No G-Sync.
Like, yeah, it feels like you have FPS drop, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't actually do anything over here. Wait. I don't do anything over here.
All right.
I trust.
You're leaving them as they
ESL,
are?
I trust.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, I do full screen here, I do GPU, I put this, and that's it.
Nice.
So after I go to the mouse, I need everything to be on middle, and this one is off.
Off, always off.
Acceleration,
Yeah.
always off. Don't allow Logitech or G-Hub.
Oh, the drivers, right?
Yes, because
Yeah, okay.
I need to put some DPI on my mouse. Then I just go and I always just delete this DPIs.
Oh, that's great. I didn't know that's how you did it. I used to do it manually. I'd drag all the dots off the screen. I just learned something. I just actually learned something. That's great. Okay. 400 DPI?
Yes, 400 DPI and 3 cents.
3 cents. Okay. So, yeah, all right, nice. So launch options, you still rocking like no force M speed and that kind of stuff?
I mean, I put only FreQ 2040,
Yeah.
it's monitor hertz, then minus Novit. You don't have this beginning in Counter-Strike, you know? Then minus console, minus tick-rate 128, and plus FPS max 0. So it's always no limit, yeah.
Okay.
Like before it was FPS max 300 for 5 or 6 months ago.
Yeah.
But after they did some update, and I feel like this one became better. If you have really good PC, you need to use this one.
Okay.
If you have a bit worse PC, it's better to use 300.
Okay. That's something I was finding about recently because look back in my day, man, you know it. There was we always had to cap the FPS, right? We were
Yeah.
lucky to get 300 FPS.
Yes, yes.
And these days, you're looking at it, people like I saw BlameF put a screenshot up on like Mirage is like 1,000 FPS. And I thought,
Yes, yeah.
I've never seen anything quite like it. Okay, so uncapped FPS, console, all the basic ones right there.
Yes, so I do S1mple. This is my brightness. I have this net graph settings. So after I just do, we have 4 and 3, full screen. It's very low, low, all details and low. Boost player contrast always disabled for me. I don't like this. Oh, on the long distance.
Yeah.
You see just some black dot, you know.
Okay.
It's not comfortable for me.
That's meant to be like the, you know, they put like the halo around the place, right? Yeah.
So on long distance you can see better a model of players.
Okay, but you don't like it?
No.
That's
no.
interesting, okay. And you have everything quite low. Like,
Yeah.
is there a reason that you keep the graphics stuff low with how good the PCs are today?
No, just how I started. I
Just
never
preference.
change video settings, and I can change only crosshair for last, I don't know, 3 years or 4 years.
Okay, so you've been 1280, 960,
Yeah.
stretched,
All the time, yeah.
okay, and everything pretty low.
Yeah, and
Alright.
this one enable. Before I played with disable, because I mean, I don't know why. My teammates said it's better to do it enable.
Okay,
And for example, electronic use some of this on high,
okay,
so if he sees some textures better.
okay.
So I do apply.
We had a couple guys come in when we did native res. We had, I think it was Yukinder and Rops were doing the native res, right? I'm interested, do you think that in the future a lot more people will be using native res because they're coming into CSGO and just playing CSGO? Like they're not used to 1.6 and source and stuff where you would use bigger reses?
I think they will see the results of players.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the players, especially in top 20, use 4 and 3 stretch.
Yeah, you're right.
So, but maybe some of people want, man, I want to be the best player
Yeah.
on full HD.
Why do you think that the stretched res is the best res? Like the one that you use? Like because have you tried other reses and checked it out?
It's just you have a bigger model on stretch.
Okay.
On
Native res.
9020 or 16900, you have really small models. And of course, FPS drop.
Yeah.
I was playing the last round with this on screen.
Did you win?
No, we lost round. I didn't kill anyone. So this is my old crosshair. It's actually beat crosshair.
Yeah.
I used it. But this is mine. Crosshair size 1, crosshair gap -2, crosshair dot 1, crosshair style 5.
Which is the
Yes.
dynamic crosshair?
Yes.
Okay. So this is interesting. Why do you like using that? Because I know a lot of people, they say like it doesn't give you proper feedback of what's actually happening with the spray control.
I mean, you actually, it's much easier to spray control.
Yeah?
With this, yeah.
Why do you
Especially first and bullets, because as you see the top line,
Yeah.
it's, on English it's hard to explain for me, but like first 10 bullets, you can just watch on this first top line and you understand how spray gonna work.
Okay.
And for anyone who just playing CS for first time, it's much easier than you use like this crosshair. You don't even know like.
There's no feedback.
Yeah. Like I'm doing spraying because I feel it. I have a lot of hours. But if you don't know and you just join, it's much easier if you just watch on top of this line.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I like that.
And of course you can one tap easily. There's small dot.
Yeah.
Color 4.
So you always go with this color?
Yes, always.
Best across all the maps, you think? Like visibility or just your favorite color?
Sometimes it's bad when you look on sky.
Yeah.
You're doing some nade setups. But usually, yeah, I think it's the best one. I think the worst one is the red one. On some spots, it's hard to kill. For example, there was some situation with Flamey when we played. He was on Mirage under balcony and they went out from ramp and tabs. They didn't check shadow.
Oh, yeah.
And he just started to tap with USP, and because of his red crosshair, he couldn't see the enemy, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay. All right. So the light blue crosshair.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting thing. Have you ever fiddled with the value that changes it per weapon? You know, it changes how wide it is. It's like CL_crosshair use weapon value or something like that. Have you seen that one?
No.
So this is, you remember in 1.6, you used to get like when you would change from like the AK to USP, right? The crosshair would automatically like change.
Oh yeah, I know. I know.
You ever fiddled with anything like that?
I tried it in 2014 or 15, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
No good?
it's style 2, right?
I think it's.
Like this? No.
Oh yeah. But I thought it was CL. Yeah, I must be using it wrong. I used to use it forever, but I'm trash, so
Like Shox likes to play with it. It's usually his crosshair.
Oh, that's when you're moving?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I use jump with scroll button. Down.
Up and down or just?
No, just down.
Okay.
Because I don't have beans on nades, and I choose nades like this. It's easy for me.
Oh,
like
with the scroll wheel?
Yeah, for example, I have 4 nades. I can do like smoke like this, and I can take it because I feel it.
Like, so you know how much you have to scroll to get to the smoke?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You really are feeling the game. What about like jump binds for window smokes and that kind of stuff?
I'm doing it on Z.
Okay.
Then X I'm used for TeamSpeak to talk. For example, when I play some other games like Dota or whatever, you cannot just press and talk. You just talk without any buttons, but in Counter-Strike, especially when you play with your teammates, and especially with crowd, you're always trying to mute your microphone.
Sure.
So it's gonna help your teammates not to hear some other sounds. And on C, I have my crosshair going bigger.
Yes.
So I can see some small details.
What about crosshairs? I've seen some players who have it so the crosshair like expands to line up nades. Like to the full screen crosshair.
Yeah, I don't use it.
Don't use that?
I mean, I always do lineups with nades, with my hands.
Okay.
And with my crosshair.
All right, simple stuff, doing it.
So for example, it's easy to do some nade with this small crosshair. You just do your dot on this, you know?
Yeah.
For example, if you don't have dot and you have bigger crosshair, and for example, you play like that, like Santaras, for example, like this. It's hard to see the middle, you know?
Yeah, it's not as exact.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there is a lot of nades that it's like pixel nades.
Yeah.
So the dot should be on the right side of corner, you know?
Beautiful. All right, do you have any other like weird binds, like anything a bit strange that nobody else is using or something that we wouldn't think about?
I have this one on my mouse.
Okay.
For example, if you see blood.
Clear the decals?
Yeah, and for example, you're dead, yeah. Sometimes you can help your teammates with information, and because of blood, maybe they cannot see like the enemy or something, so I just press like that all the time.
Nice.
So what else I have? I have on my mouse this pin.
Oh yeah.
How it calls?
Pinging.
Oh, pinging.
Yeah.
For example, if there's some weapon or deagle, like you won against force and you want your teammate to pick up deagle, you just do like this, especially in some bodies, and you can see it, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, no, I know. So you think it's a good feature that they added that?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Nice. Okay, I'm trying to think if we got anything else that we should check. Do you have like any binds like so to mute sound while you're in game?
No.
No, nothing like that?
I don't mute sound and this one, SV cheat.
No clip.
Yeah, on I. And I unbind space button because I had like on scroll jump and I had on space, but I unbind it because from some time I start to do it like that, you know?
Resting your
yeah,
thumb
so
on
I
it.
just removed.
Accidentally jumping.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. As far as players go, I reckon you're like in the middle.
Yeah.
We got some crazy close people. We got some crazy far back people. I reckon you're in the middle.
Yeah,
all right.
In the beat, sometimes.
Yeah. Mouse pad right on the edge of the desk as well.
Yes. It cannot be like this, you know.
You don't like?
No. And it cannot be like this because how to explain this?
You fray the edges and okay.
It should be like that all the time.
Always right on the edge. So this is good. Easy to line up.
Yes.
Yeah. 90 degrees, edge of the table, keyboard at about a 45, monitor base slightly turned, 30-ish centimeters away. Seems pretty easy. It's like it doesn't feel like you're super particular.
Yeah.
So does that make it easy because it's like just throw it down and get in?
Yes.
Nice.
Like
Okay.
simple setup, you know.
Simple setup.
Yeah.
And that has
Good
been
for your health, good for your body.
nice. All right. Cool. Smashed it. Awesome. That was great.